Shalom. First, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakakadash. Double honor to teachers, elders, and the apostles of Great Millstone. Likewise, brothers, so they put no the truth. Faithfully fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to you brothers and sisters tuning in, Shalom. And today's lesson is entitled, Once the Sword is Drawn, It Cannot Be Sheathed. Okay, so the sword we're talking about is the missiles, okay, the tactical, the nuke missiles, okay, the missiles that are flying around daily over there in the Middle East, okay, which is going to spread across this earth and eventually draw in Great Babylon, America. Let's start off with our first scripture. This is the book of Jeremiah 49 and 20. It says, Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, that he had taken against Edom, and his purposes that he had proposed against it, the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make them habitations desolate with them. And this least of the flock is none other than what they know as the state of Israel, okay, which was formed in 1948. Okay, now we know that this land, okay, was taken away from the tribe of Israel, okay, by the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. We were exiled out of this land as a judgment, as a punishment. And these fake Jewish people, okay, that are inhabiting the land right now was settled there in 1948, okay, by the British Empire, okay, and they're being protected, okay, by what is known as America, okay, United States of America. So here you have, okay, a land that's been defiled, okay, which it truly belongs to the 12 tribe of Israel, so-called Black Americans and Latino. It is inhabited, okay, by these sodomite, okay, people over there, that are calling themselves the true biblical Hebrew Israelite, which they are not, and the world is seeing this. But this land right now, okay, or this state, okay, is now engaging, okay, in genocidal warfare in which it is going to draw in Great Babylon, America. And this is part of the prophecy in which the Lord has declared, in which Great Babylon, America will be involved in a war that it has no business being in. And this is going to be the beginning of the destruction of this place. Now I'm going to play this clip for you here. And this is from the Redacted Show. And you can hear what this ex-colonel is talking about in regards, okay, to what the mindset is of the leaders, okay, of the fake state of Israel.
This to the so-called blank check that was issued by the Kaiser to Vienna regarding the invasion of Serbia. That was really what sparked the second or the First World War. We've given Netanyahu a blank check and said, by all means, go for it. Now, there are people in Washington inside the White House who are afraid. What they've done is effectively open the cage door and release the tiger. And the tiger doesn't want to get back in the cage. The tiger wants to finish off everybody in the neighborhood. The tiger is Netanyahu, and he has concluded this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We have enormous control and influence over the United States, over its armed forces, its military power, its economic power, because the Israeli economy is being destroyed. Israel's in bad shape economically as a result of this war, but we can compensate for that. How do we compensate? We send billions of dollars over there to keep Israel afloat. So he says this is the perfect time for us to settle accounts. We'll wipe everybody out. And there's a certain amount of arrogance, assuming that no one in the region can act against us. And if they do, well, we have the United States. Of course, no one bothered to ask, is it in the interest of the United States to be drawn into a regional war that would involve the Turks, the Iranians, as well as all of the Arab states? I don't think it is. But when you bring that up, people scoff and say, oh, that could never happen. The Shiites hate the Sunnis. The Turks and the Iranians will never cooperate. The Arabs have always been poor at organizing and cooperating. Egypt has nowhere else to go. They need us.
Now, as you saw in that clip, okay, what did he say? Okay, that you have this wicked man, okay, that believes that because he has control, okay, of Great Babylon, America, which they do, because this is Amalek. When you take a look at all of your multinational corporations, they're ran by Amalek, okay, the so-called Jewish people, okay. Now, above them, okay, are the elites, okay. These are men that you don't see, okay. These are men that are sitting in caves, falling little boys and girls that are the short callers. And right now, the short that they think that they're calling is that this fake state of Israel, the fake, okay, the fake people, okay, that try to push on the world that they are the true Hebrew Israelite that the Bible speaks of, okay, right now is engaging in genocide, which is going to expand across this earth. Let's go into the book of Ezekiel 35:6, because the Lord, okay, he proposes all of this. He's the one, okay, that has set it in these men's heart to go and do his will. Okay, this is Ezekiel 35 and starting verse 6. It says, therefore, as I live, said the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, said thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. And as you know, America has been engaging in war since its founding. Okay, basically 92% of its existence has been in warfare, and it goes overseas and do all of these atrocities and commit all of these heinous crimes against mankind. Okay, and so as I read to you earlier in Jeremiah 49:20, okay, the least of the flock will draw them out, which is this little fake created state known as Israel. Now has these American forces going over there. So right now you see a great recruitment going here in Great Babylon, America, where they're trying to persuade the ignorant people of this nation to go overseas and die for nothing. Okay, but in reality, they'll actually be fulfilling biblical prophecy, because the Lord is going to break the teeth, okay, of this nation. Okay, this is that nation that goes around and execute judgment, okay, indiscriminately against the poorer nations. And right now it holds captive, okay, the children of Israel, our so-called Black Americans and Latino, the true biblical Hebrew Israelite. Okay, we are a nation, not a state. So is the state of Israel just another extension of the state that are attached to the land of America, the United States of America, which has what, 52 states? So is the state of Israel the 53rd? Okay, these are things that you have to think about. But the Lord, okay, is going to do a great slaughter, okay, over there, because it's drawing Great Babylon, America, into a conflict that it probably doesn't need to get into, but it has no choice because it's scriptural. Let's go in the book of Jeremiah 51, verse 30 says, the mighty men of Babylon have born to fight. They have remained in their holes, their might have failed. They became as women, they have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. One post will run to meet another, one messenger to meet another, to show the king of Babylon that the city is taken at one end, and that the passages are stopped, and the reeds they have burned with fire, and the men of war are affrighted. For thus said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shemashai, the God of Israel, Yasharallah, so-called Black Americans and Latino, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come. So there's going to be a great slaughter that's going to be going on. Unlike in previous wars where Great Babylon America has gone and had the victory, you know, guaranteed victory over these poor nations that they have set up with inferior weapon and then go back over there and double cross them and destroy them. These nations right now are boldly proclaiming, hey, we are strong as you. We don't have that fear of you. And even so, you have a man, okay, that colonel that stated in that video saying that the United States is not prepared to fight. It isn't, okay? It says right here in the scripture that the mighty men of Babylon who were born to fight, they have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They became as women. They are going to become like women, frightened at the terror of these other nations that's going to be bringing on them, because the slaughter is going to be that great. You're no longer fighting against nations that fight you with slingshots and sticks and stones and stuff like that. You're fighting against nations that now have been equipped, okay, with modernized weaponry, and also have men that are actually men and not transgenders and sodomites, okay, and not having women that are in leadership, okay, of battalions and brigades that are supposed to be out there fighting, okay. So this is going to be that great slaughter that the Lord is going to bring, okay, for Great Babylon America, and we rejoice in this. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 47. And so verse 1, it says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, a land that has now been invaded, but has invaded all these other lands, drop bombs indiscriminately, murder, kill, rape, do whatever they see fit. So as their military force is diminished over there, as they are slaughtered over there, the great slaughter of the Lord, okay, upon this wicked doggone queendom called Great Babylon America, okay, this land is going to be left open for the taking. And as Putin had said a couple weeks ago, they don't intend to bring the war or just have the war settle out there in Eastern Europe or in the Middle East. They intend to come and bring the war to the American homeland itself. And that's scriptural right here, as we're going to go into the book of Isaiah and see how this is going to take place. Because the people were driving around in their metal coffin, you know, they're sitting down watching the TV. They're ignorant to what is really happening in the world, not understanding, okay, that the death is going to be coming to America. And this death is going to be coming to your door real soon. This is Isaiah 13 and verse 17. It says, behold, I stirred up the Medes against them, which is the modern day Russian Empire, which shall not regard silverness for gold. They shall not delight in it. So there's going to be no negotiation. The bears have been awakened. It's been poked. Okay, it's been stroked. And now it's angry. It's coming after the eagle, which is the symbol of great Babylon America. And it says their bows also shall dash a young man to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. So they laddie-daddy, they're coming to kill everybody. Okay, they're going to ravish the women. Okay, they're going to kill these little puny ass sissy service members that are over here that are fat. Okay, unfit, okay, whatever it means. I mean, the National Guard and Reserve, those are going to be a joke. I mean, seriously, okay? So it's going to be the people here on the land itself that's going to have to defend this nation, and they're no match for well-trained other nations' military force that's going to come over here with one thing and one thing only, and that is what the great vengeance that the Lord has put in their spirit, okay, to come over here and destroy this place. And it says, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldees and excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Well, why did it reference Sodom? Because Sodom and Gomorrah, because these were ungodly nations, okay, that really delve into, you know, abomination, and especially something called sodomy, which we know is faggotry, man on man, women on women, and then particularly man on man, okay, that's being glorified over there in what is known as the Holy Land, which is very unholy. And so the Lord is using an unholy state, okay, to bring 52 states, which is unified under what is known as the United States of America, to go over there to be slaughtered, okay, and leaving the land unprotected. Okay, another great slaughter is going to be coming here from the nation that the Lord has raised up to execute that judgment, which is what? The Russian Empire, okay, or the Soviet Union. So Lord willing, hopefully Lek was edified and joyous of the great slaughter that's going to be coming in the great Babylon America, okay, and also to these fake kikes over there, these fake Jews over there. They're not Jews, okay, these are the fake people that stolen our land, and the Lord is going to cleanse that land with nuclear weapons, but mostly it is going to slaughter, okay, these Edomites and all that join hands with them, which including the 2/3 Jakes that choose to serve Caesar, okay, and redeem the righteous out of this wicked kingdom. Lord willing, to hopefully Lek was edified. Let's go to be given all glory and honor to Yahweh, by Shem Yahshai, by Shem Rakakadash, that belongs to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone, likewise brothers. Or they're put on the true faithfully fair to see feeding sheep and you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom.